up, you guys? This is Dre the Gamer right here. Welcome back to another stream. Today, everybody, we are playing some more Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 here. It's my first time going live in about 4 months, so I do apologize for being inactive, but it feels great to be back. Today, we have the DC-3 that we have the Emerald Harbor Air livery, and we are flying this today. It's going to be a flyout from Friday Harbor to Portland. Now, we do have Rev, who should be loading in soon, and we should also have Flightman 100 somewhere loading in sooner or later. We're starting this one about 20 minutes ahead of schedule because one of my viewers asked if we could do this earlier, and I'm like, sure, we can do that. So this is the DC-3 that Azobo gave us with the Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th Anniversary Edition, which was pretty nice. But in the meantime, I wonder if we can actually... Oh, wow, this is actually very nice. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are actually running this on 4K Ultra. I got a new PC, so I got a whole new PC, basically. The only thing that's new, the only thing that's the same from my old one is the hard drives. But obviously, everything is absolutely amazing. We have it locked in at 30 FPS for stability purposes, but I can get it up to 40 to 50 if I turn it off. We're streaming this in 1080p at 30 FPS. So this is going to be kind of a trial run to see how well the new PC can handle streaming in full HD and playing in 4K. So let me know how. Let me know if there's any problems or how it's all going. Obviously, because all right, we got Rev behind us in a TBM. He doesn't know how to fly the DC-3. Quite frankly, I don't really either. I'm not very good at flying. I don't really know how to fly tail draggers too well. The only one I've really flown a lot was the P-51 Mustang, and that was that was 2 years ago, back when you could still import FSX aircraft. Meantime, let's unmute the chat so they can all chat. Alright. Flightman should be joining us at some point, but I think let's just take off, because no point in really waiting around.
Well, let's just fuck off then.
Alright.
Alright, just turn my yaw down for Level C. What else do you want to go to?
Let's just fly over Tacoma, maybe. If we see anything nice, we'll stop, maybe. But...
Alright, I'll go 2,000 feet. Actually, 3,000.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do 3K. I can do that.
Oh, fuck, you're already going.
You'll be able to catch up to me. You'll be able to catch up to me pretty quickly. This thing is not quick at all. I mean, this thing is a cow, I tell you. And
But what's the throttle again? We're going already.
yeah, this thing, I don't know what is going on with it. I think the trim is messed up because it likes to. It's for some reason leaning toward the. It's leaning to the left. I don't know why, but it is.
Good hand flying.
Whitby approach Alpha Sierra.
Is this thing of autopilot?
1 mile southeast of Kilo Foxtrot
Yeah,
Hotel
but
Romeo,
yeah,
600
but
feet.
shit.
Request flight
Oh
following.
man, try hand flying. It's so much better.
Yeah, alright. I guess we'll just, it's gonna be manual all the way then, I guess.
Alright, let me change views. Man, actually, I'm running at least 40 or above FPS though. The graphics look insane.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish I could like attach my mouse and like, keyboard to my joystick, but actually my port kit.
Roger X-ray Golf Sierra.
First of all, I'm not playing my Xbox.
Alright, I can't put the flaps up above 5 degrees. I'm not sure why that is, but...
It'll just slowly come out.
Okay. Alright.
Probably.
Alright, 3,000 feet.
Yeah,
Set
right
the
behind.
autopilot at 3,000 feet. Alright, autopilot is on. I don't think it's going to do much, though.
I'm fucking ready, man. Autopilot on. Alright, honestly, let's just think.
Yeah, no, the autopilot doesn't seem to be doing much.
Why am I heading down towards the ocean? Oh, there you go.
All right,
On
we
your
are.
right.
All right, we're off the flight path, but it seems that it's moving us toward it. So
Yeah, it'll work. Just give it a minute. There's a lot of people online.
I mean, the graphics look absolutely stunning now that you know we can actually play it on high.
Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was experiencing 2 years ago. You were just stuck with a shitty GPU, and now I'm the one stuck with a shitty GPU.
Yeah. So you haven't done any upgrades to your PC
shit,
in the
Icarus.
last 2 years?
Look behind you, Icarus is here.
Oh, we got Icarus here? Oh, no way, Icarus. What's good? I have not seen Icarus in probably forever. I mean, I think the last time Icarus flew with us was probably the 737 flyout that I did in
I don't know
July,
if you noticed,
August sometime.
like on my old account, you never even got banned.
Alright, so we got Icarus tuning in, which is nice.
Sweet. I mean, like, if you want to know, wait, you want to know the story of why my old Discord account got banned? It's pretty good.
Yeah, sure, let's hear that.
Basically, my best friend's brother, he joined fucking porn server, and then it just sent invites to every single person.
Okay.
And then I clicked on that as a joke, scanned the QR code, just fucking took my login details, used them, spent 20 quid on my account, and then sent the invite to everyone again, to every single server, every single channel. Luckily, most of them got blocked out, and I got banned from at least 7 servers.
Wow.
But all went well, because Discord, yeah, because Discord actually refunded me my money, but guess what? They locked me out of my account.
Yeah. Alright, so...
all went well.
Alright, so apparently we can open the window even while the plane is moving, which is kind of cool.
Free aircon.
Yep. Alright.
That's not
So-
gonna shout at you that you're wasting money.
Alright, the mic is a little bit quiet, so I am going to turn that up to... Let's turn that up by 7... fuck it, let's do 8 decibels, see how it handles it. Alright, 8 decibels. This seems to be working okay. Yeah, this seems alright. Alright, oh, yep, we have got the sun in my... Alright, the autopilot seems to be actually working now. We're cruising at 1,500 feet, and we are... okay, I take that back. We are no longer flying on the flight line. What if we turn on nav? Will that fix it? Yep, maybe.
Wait, you know on the GNS, like the navigation system in the aircraft?
On the what?
Like, you know that little navigation screen, like the one that shows you your flight path in the cockpit?
Yeah.
Wait, look at it right now, look at the stream. Yeah. Oh no, you are on GPS.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I don't know what to do, mate. To be fair, you could just fly on heading mode.
Yeah, we could probably just do heading, I guess. Just need to see what heading we need. Right, we need heading 171.
Absolutely stunning on the Xbox.
Right, yeah, let's just try and fly it on heading mode and see how that works out. Okay, now it's just doing circles, so I don't think heading mode was a good idea. Let's try nav. Hello, mates. Welcome back. Yep, it's been a while since I've streamed. Last time I streamed was about 4 months back, so yeah, I am going to try and stream a little bit more frequently now. But yeah, I mean, 2 years back, well, almost 2 years back, you know, during COVID, that's when I was at the top of my game. I was streaming practically every day. Would get maybe just getting a lot more views and watch hours then than I am now, but I'm at least monetized now. Back then I wasn't, so there's that. But yeah, that was probably the peak of my streaming career. Here it's, you know, I'm not as active as I used to be just because school and work and everything. It's not, you know, so let's find some music. Alright, we got some music going. Okay. Alright. Now let's do an audio test. Just want to check this on my phone, see how it's doing.
Sorry mate, I'm back. Kimmy.
Okay, so the stream seems to be doing good. It looks very nice. I just checked it on my phone and it seems to be doing good. It looks fucking amazing just how beautiful it looks. Now we should probably address our altitude issue.
You're fine.
We're doing about 200 feet and we are descending a little bit, so let's turn this up a little bit.
Wanna get wave surfing? Wanna go surfing or what?
Alright, now we seem to be climbing up.
How much speed you doing?
I'm doing about 174 and I'm losing speed because climbing up. I mean, you're way ahead of me, but this thing is not quick at all. I mean, this is going to be a... Ethan, what's up, Trey? Hey, Ethan, how you been? In case you guys don't remember Ethan Muback, he was a frequent viewer of mine back in the day. He's also a mod in my stream chat. So, yeah, Ethan's, he's also a flight simmer. I've been good. How about you? I've been alright. I got a new, I've been working, so making some money. I got a new job just recently. Started college back last August, so that's going good.
What's your new job?
What?
What's your new job?
Oh, yeah, I'm a chef at a hotel.
Wait,
Yeah.
Does it pay? Wait, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's not a bad place. It's yeah, the past 6 months for me, job-wise, have been kind of all over the place. I mean, I had that job at that pub I worked at in Vermont, which, in case you guys didn't know, Vermont is not far from me at all. It's probably a 20-minute drive. I live right by the border, so can't say exactly where, but I had that job at the pub in Vermont from July of 2021 until July of this year. So I was there for just over a year, and then I got sacked. Then I went and worked at a country club for a while, which was near my community college, which was nice. But I was there for a couple of months. I got fed up with the management. They didn't treat people very well there, so I left. Then I went and worked at a restaurant a couple towns over. That didn't work out. I got sacked after a month there, and now I've been at the hotel in Albany, which is nice.
I think you should maybe try working at a strip club.
At a strip club?
Yeah, you could be a chef at a strip club.
There's chefs at strip clubs?
Yeah, just find one in a restaurant. Yeah.
That's that's actually that probably is. I'll add that to my bucket list. I mean, I've worked in all kinds of places, but I have always wanted to work in a casino or like a cruise ship. But I guess we could try Yeah, I guess I could try working at a strip club. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I said it as a joke, but I mean, if
Yeah.
go for it. Honestly, I mean, if you're gonna work at a casino, mate, go to Las Vegas. That's where the big bucks are.
Yeah, I've been to Las Vegas. Yeah, but the cost of living in Las Vegas is pretty high too, and the wages there aren't. I don't think the wages are that great there. Minimum wage there is surprisingly low. Oh, I didn't know we had clickable wipers. The minimum wage in Las Vegas is only like in Nevada itself is only like $8 or $9 an hour, depending if the employer offers health insurance or not, which I think is kind of ridiculous considering Nevada is a liberal state. Well, I mean, it's technically a Democratic state, and I would think that a liberal state would have high minimum wage, but I guess not. Because New York, I mean, we have a high minimum wage. We're very liberal, and we have a high minimum wage. And currently, as of 2022, it's $13.20. But I'm curious what it will be in 2023.
It's like I think like my
Yeah.
old tutor, she worked at like my old school, and she got paid £15 an hour. Plus the pound is higher than the dollar at the moment. So
Yeah. So in 2023. It's going to be, let's see, actually.
you're kind of rude talking about this shit.
Okay. Yeah, so minimum wage is going to go up to $14.20 an hour, so it's going to increase by $1 an hour right there.
What?
So that's nice. Obviously, inflation and stuff. Obviously, they have to raise it just because the inflation and everything. Because economically, yeah, it's not. Things aren't good here in the States. With we got record high inflation and the stock market is plummeting because of Sleepy Joe. We got Icarus and a B-21 Raider. I don't even know what that is, but let's look that up.
It's the like the.
Oh yeah.
BC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I have that maybe.
There's a freeware on flights I've got to you.
Yeah, I've seen that. I should probably install that. Yeah, Sleepy Joe.
You should get extra as well. So I have a Q400 and an X-Plane 12 and it's a proper one.
Q400, nice. Yeah. Does anyone? Yeah. Actually, the Dash 8. Does that work in Flight Simulator anymore? And Microsoft Flight Simulator, or that doesn't work anymore.
Which one?
The Dash 8.
Probably.
I know before. I mean, I know before Sim Update 5 it worked, and I actually flew it a lot before. I also flew the ATR 72 a lot, but
Nah, because when you did that Copenhagen to Nuuk flight, I was like, how the fuck is that real flight? The Dash 8 can't fly that far.
I think that's yeah, no, I mean, I think that's an actual real flight though. I think Greenland Air does actually fly from Copenhagen to Nuuk. Yeah.
But it's in A330.
Yeah, but they also did do it in a Dash 8 Q400. At least for the longest time, I know Greenland Air did do that in a Dash 8. Copenhagen to Nuuk. Because the thing is, oh yeah, the Dash 8, I think it has a fair range because the thing is, not that many people fly to Greenland, obviously. So I mean, why would you fly an Airbus A330 out there when not that many people go there? So, Dash 8 range is like 1,200 miles now. Copenhagen to Nuuk, nautical miles. Yeah, I don't know then, because supposedly the Dash 8 has a range of 1,200 miles, but then it's almost 2,200 miles from Copenhagen to Denmark, or I mean from Copenhagen to Greenland. Maybe it's wrong. Dash 8 range. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it can't fly that far, but somehow it did fly. Somehow they operated it from Copenhagen to Nuuk. I don't know how, but they did. I do remember doing that stream, and I know for the longest time that was the last transatlantic turboprop flight. I'm actually just going to look it up. Does Greenland Air fly -8 to Greenland
119.2 for X-ray Golf Sierra.
anymore?
Seattle
I know
approach
before
Alpha Sierra
pre-COVID they
X-ray Golf
did.
Sierra, 1,300 feet.
Got a four-sticker building down there. Oh, never mind.
So Josh Cahill on YouTube, he did post a video about flying from Greenland on the world's longest -8 flight. So that came out in June. So as of June of this year, they were still operating -8s from Greenland, apparently. Now, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm getting a complaint from YouTube that the stream's bitrate is too high. What can happen if the bitrate is too high than the recommended amount?
I just have to put an OBS tutorial.
I know how to I can turn down the bitrate, but what happens if it's higher than recommended or if it's too high?
I have no fucking idea. It doesn't change the resolution. Maybe it just changes like the refresh rate or something.
I had it at 1440 earlier when I first when I first start.
Wait, YouTube said it was higher than the recommended.
Yeah, the bitrate is higher than recommended.
I thought the minimum was like 6 now.
I mean, right now it's saying it's 8300, and we recommend that I use, and it recommends that I use 4500. Let's get a good screenshot of you next to me.
If you want to get a screenshot, you can get it now.
Yeah, I got a few good ones. I mean, when I first started the stream, and like 30 minutes ago, it was at 1440. I had the stream set for 1440, and it was bitching about it. So I turned it down to 1080 and figured, I mean, 1080 is good enough. We don't need anything crazy, but I didn't turn the bitrate down, and it doesn't seem to have a negative impact on it.
Okay.
Ugh.
It just came to my mind, because I remember, like, also New York burgers are so good. I don't know how you Americans do it.
Yeah.
Well, burgers are so good, like, especially in America. Also, their gourmet there is amazing. Like, I had like a filet mignon, and it was insane. Also, like, you guys are pretty much the opposite of France. Like, you could ask for medium well, and they would give you a well done. You know, in France, if you ask for, like, well done, they would give you it just raw. Pretty hard, but you could. But I'm almost out of Seattle. Also, Dre, you know that like site which had all like the payware play?
What?
You know like flightsomadams.com?
Flights and what?
Flightsomadams.com, like the one where you can get payware for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got taken down.
Yeah, I couldn't find that. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, yeah, getting cracked aircraft is now basically impossible, and,
No, guess what? There's a new one.
what's the new one?
Tim Plaza.
Okay. Yeah,
So
no,
it's
I
not
mean,
really-
yeah, there was a big crackdown on cracked aircraft, I heard, because obviously, you know. But I mean, there are some good payware aircraft out there, but there are some that are just absolutely ridiculously overpriced. Like they like aircraft should not cost like if you ask me, an airplane should not cost like 50 euros or $50. It shouldn't cost an arm and a leg, you know. Maybe like $10 I can understand, but
Yeah, I was like, I feel like, yeah, PMDG are just way too overpriced. Like,
Yeah.
they're saying their product is the best. Yeah, like, we fucking get that shit, right?
yeah, and people, when they price it at like $50-$60, at that point they're just asking people to start cracking it. When you set the price that high, I mean, that's literally just asking for people to start cracking the aircraft and giving it away for free, because Ain't no one gonna pay $80 for an airplane. That's a full tank of gas for me here in upstate New York. I mean, I will buy a payware, but I will buy a payware aircraft, but I'm not gonna spend $80 on a plane. All right, it seems we are over Seattle right now. Yep, that's downtown Seattle there.
Shit, Sean, about Seattle is.
So we're going to be passing over the airport. Probably not going to land. Probably just do a loop.
You want to land at the Boeing field.
Where's that?
Right on your it's on your VFR map. iCal code is KBFI.
KBFI. Oh, yep, I see it. Well, I think I'll do a touch and go at Boeing Field, but I want to do a loop of the city first.
Alright, runway is just this way, but I mean, actually, to be fair, we paid for the whole one. We used the whole
Bravo
runway.
airspace X-ray Golf Sierra.
The Soviets. This exposed on fast. I'm gonna do a London
Alright.
City Airport approach.
So yeah, let's do a nice pass over. Free viewers, 4 likes. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, this looks like the Boeing field. The marker is showing, but I don't see. Okay, now I see it. Alright, now it's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so and we just had a frame rate drop to like 20, so here begin the problems. I mean, I have good internet, so I shouldn't.
Are you on ultra or high?
I'm on ultra. I'll turn it down if it gets too. I'll turn it down if I have to, but.
Okay, turn it down to high. You don't risk it.
Alright, it seems to have stabled out. But yeah, it is a little choppy now on the stream is a little the stream is a little choppy, but the game seems to be fine.
If your game drops to below 20, then
Yeah.
consider switching back to high.
Yep, will do. I got Task Manager open and everything seems to be fine.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, we're only using like 50% of the CPU and memory, so we should be fine.
I'm literally 100 feet just over a bunch of houses.
I don't even see you. Where are you at? Oh. Oh, yep, I see you now. All right, Icarus is also in a DC-3, and he is behind us.
Wait, I'm gonna just turn this game into Afterlife Simulator 2023. Yeah.
All right, let's cut back on the throttle a little bit.
Also, mate, you know how they added helicopters?
Yeah.
Mate, you should. Oh fuck. Nah, I don't want to say that now.
What?
I feel like you should fly helicopters pretty low in downtown Manhattan.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, I did it, and I did a few other things down there.
Yeah, it's amazing that they finally got like decent helicopters in game now, because for the longest time the only helicopter you could really get was the Airbus H125, and that one, when it first came out, it was not good. That thing needed a lot of work, but after a couple of
H145 now.
Oh, nice.
There's a really realistic helicopter, like it has like a bunch, it has a shit of like rescue missions and shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We are a little low. We got to pull up. I remember when helicopters first started becoming available on Flight Sim TO. I remember they were pretty shitty, but over time they improved significantly, and now we are flying over downtown Seattle. And
So
we
you pull up, you're gonna hit that building.
yeah.
Oh,
Stream's getting a bit choppy. I do apologize. We might have to turn it down if it doesn't fix itself.
hey, my Xbox is running really smooth. We're on 30 to 40 FPS.
Yeah, I dropped down to like 15 briefly.
Yeah, probably because I just have to load and shit does it to me all the time. Alright, I'm forming up on your right.
Yep, alright, I see you. I see, Icarus has some sort of livery that I don't have because I just see him as a prop plane,
Yeah,
so
same.
he's in some sort of livery that I don't have. Alright, this is some big train yard and a highway. Looks like we're flying over.
And a port at the same time.
Yeah, this looks like the industrial part of Seattle, I guess. No, downtown is literally back there, and then it goes straight to the industrial part. All right, now
I just flew about 5 feet above the billboard.
ha. All right, now if we could find KBFI.
I'm flying directly towards it right now, and I'm right here at KBFI.
Yep. All right, we might have to do a short final, but I think in this plane this slow, short final won't be a huge problem. And I see the runway anyways, so
Land on the smaller runway, I do.
wait, there's a smaller one? Oh, yep, there is. I see it. I mean, I think we could handle the small one.
Yeah,
I'll land on whichever one I can land on.
Oh, wait. Is my gear even down? Oh, wait, my gear is down. What the fuck?
So yeah, I am gonna try and set up a streaming schedule for next year. Obviously, I'm gonna try and stream at least once a week because I know during spring of 21, even after I went back to school, I still managed to maintain a regular streaming schedule. But I only worked part-time then, but still managed to maintain a regular streaming schedule. And I stayed active up until about fall of 2021, where I kind of went quiet and wasn't as active, basically.
I missed lockdown. Lockdown was the best in my opinion.
I mean, it was and it wasn't for me, honestly. Lockdown kind of...
I mean, especially in the UK, like, mate, you actually think I'm listening to online class, because half the time I'm just flying with you.
Yeah.
Remember my art class, I was watching, like, Day for 21 showcase, next thing you know, I'm flying by Schiphol,
Yep.
Luxembourg.
Yep. Oh shit, we are stalling, and yep, we just fucking died. Yep, we just fucking died. Alright, let's try and land on the bigger runway. I don't think we can handle the smaller one. I don't even know what it's for, really, because that thing is short.
Approach Alpha Sierra X-ray
I
Golf
just
Sierra
reflected
inside
it and now
1
seeing
miles
it's
north
death
of 400 feet.
and fuel explosion.
Request flight following.
Oh shit. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, I do remember during...
Is there a plane? Oh, no, that's an airport.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I do remember during COVID...
1004 X-ray Golf Sierra.
I do remember during COVID when I would have online classes, I would also just literally tune in and then just skip out on the class and go, stream or play Flight Simulator or whatever.
I remember that one time, like, you guys after the show where, like, you burped in class, like, literally.
Yeah, I remember that.
Camera. What the fuck happened after? I need to know the whole story.
Of what? Oh.
Like, did you get in trouble or some shit?
I mean, not for that specific one, but I did get, like, she did file a report. Oh, okay. She did file a disciplinary report, basically, or a write-up, as we call it in the States, with the school about my behavior on the online classes in general. I mean, the burping was one of the things that was in it, but, okay, this was not a good landing. So the burp...
What they finna do? Give you a fucking detention?
No, they didn't do jack shit. They supposedly muted my microphone for 1 month, but they didn't actually do jack shit. I mean, because the thing is, I was doing online school. What the fuck are they gonna do? Come to my house and give me detention or something? Because the thing is, they cannot enforce, like, when you're basically online, they can't enforce any school policy. I mean, they say they can, but they really can't. Aside from, I guess, they could take away your Google Meet privileges and you won't be allowed to attend online classes, but I mean, that's about it. They're not gonna, can't really do it. I mean, I graduated from that school last June. I printed out all of my disciplinary records over the whole 12 years I was there. That thing, my printer ran out of paper. There was not enough paper in the world to print out all my stuff that I did in high school. I mean, I do miss high school a little bit, but I don't miss it a ton. I mean,
Yeah, in the UK, there's literally been. I'm pretty sure in the UK, like, if you're not in for like a whole week, like one of the main staff members, we call them SLT, like SLT, like senior leadership team, but I call them SLUT. And yeah, basically, apparently they'll just fucking like come to your house, and like fucking like, apparently like literally I saw on TikTok like this fucking like they came to this girl's like bedrooms like yeah, you need to go to school.
yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. They shouldn't invade your personal
Like,
life
no,
like that.
trust me, the UK are fucking over the top of that, and I hate it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna
Just
take.
come under.
All right, I'm gonna take off. You know, we've landed and gonna take back off and get back on the flight path. Yeah, the UK. Don't you also get like? Can't your parents get fined like 20 pounds a day each day you miss school or something like that?
Don't think so. Oh no, it's only if you have like a valid excuse. Like only if you have a valid excuse you won't. And half the time I do. But like obviously there's the other people who just like sky. Like
Yeah. Did the I remember last fall in fall of 2021. I remember the devious lick trend. Did you guys have that in the UK? The devious lick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Last year, you said last year, right?
Yeah, like fall of 2021.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure I was in like fucking. I was in year 7, mate. Like,
Seattle approach
literally, I
Alpha
went into the
Sierra
toilet
X-ray
one
Golf
day and I
Sierra.
just found
Type
fucking
1
like
miles
whole
north of
air
flight
dry
300
gone.
feet.
Yeah, I remember vandalizing the bathroom. I remember somebody broke the wall that separates the stalls, and we weren't even allowed to use the bathroom for a good couple of months because of that.
0561 X-ray Golf Sierra.
Hey, not kidding. Like, they fucking redid the upstairs bathroom, which is the worst thing ever to happen. Because first of all, you just find like kids vaping in there all day.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking cool though. Actually, no, I just smelled it. That shit. Second of all,
X-ray
like,
Golf Sierra.
you can
TSM.
literally just like.
Yeah.
You can hop up on a fucking toilet and just look over the stalls. Like, not kidding, like, I'll just hop on a fucking toilet seat and then I'll just perch myself up. Like, I'm not, it's just fun. Also,
Yeah.
like, the thing is, like, everyone loves to do this. Like, you roll up, like, toilet paper, you, like, drench it in water, then you, like, throw up on the chin.
Yeah, I know that. It's yeah. TSM Gracie 1, what up, Dre? Hello. TSM Gracie. I don't believe I've seen you here. Welcome to the stream.
I fucking lost it with some guy for a whole fucking
So yeah, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've streamed, obviously.
Sierra 1,200 feet.
Like, one time, this guy threw a whole fucking toilet roll at the wall. And trust me, it's one of the large ones, like, just fucking full set. And just end up on the floor, wouldn't stick for at least 2 seconds. I also got caught by one of the janitors at one point. And the fucking, I was just like, I don't know what my name is, because she asked my name. Pretty sure she didn't understand English, but I mean, I'm fucking losing it talking about this. I'm sorry, but I'm just.
So TSM Gracie, where are you from? Just curious, you know. Kind of curious where all my viewers are from.
From the UK.
Okay, we are actually flying right over Seattle International on autopilot. This would not be
Wait, are you that far behind?
can't be far behind you.
I'm pulling a fucking vertical. I'm gonna go in vertical now. Where you at? Where you at, bitch? Yo, someone's
I
in
just
there.
passed over Seattle Tacoma International. Can't be far from me.
Some guys in the nest with me.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me. You're not super far back.
I don't know, let's fly towards you for a bit. Also, just land it in fields or crash
Yeah,
into a house.
I don't know where Icarus
Well, I'm
is.
crashing into a house. Alright, which house am I crashing into? This one looks perfect. Alright, there we go, just crashed into a house.
Oh, okay, you're from Hoosick Falls.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I graduated Hoosick Falls. Yeah, Mr. Hall, that prince, he was the principal there. That guy's an absolute fucking douchebag. Now get this, last April, I got thrown out for a week for farting in class. No joke. The principal of Hoosick Falls, Mr. Hall, is a fucking douchebag. I mean, that man can go hang himself.
Osman, anyway, you have the fucking nerve to swear at a teacher. How the fuck do you have no fear?
I graduated last June. What are they gonna do? Suspend me? I already graduated. But yeah, Mr. Hall, he was the principal. I mean, that guy is just a piece of work.
If you wanna know a UK word, it's called nonce. It means pedophile. We use that for every single teacher. So if you ever hate a teacher, just call them a nonce. They won't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I graduated Hoosick Falls. I do miss it a little bit, but then again, I don't miss it, you know.
The only reason my school is fun is just because you can fuck about every lesson without
Yeah.
consequence.
I mean, I hate.
English teacher,
Yeah.
my English teacher is just more severe beast.
Yeah, the thing I hated about Hoosick Falls was like getting up is. I would get up at like 6:30 in the morning, be there by 7:15. I had to get up so damn early though. It was so annoying. Like, I mean, I had work. I would usually get out of work at 10:30 at night, and I live about 20 minutes away, so I could be in bed by probably realistically 11:30 and get maybe like 6-7 hours of sleep. It just sucked. You know, now that I'm on vacay and now that I'm in college, it's, you know, a little bit more relaxed.
What I do, like, I fucking tell myself that I'm gonna wake up at 6:30. Next thing you know, I'm waking up at 8 a.m. and school starts at 8:40. Now the thing is, like, you know,
Well, why do you gotta get?
Teacher.
Why do you have to get up at 6:30 though if school doesn't start till 8:40 for you?
Because I usually walk.
Yeah, that's right, in the UK. How far is your school
Right now,
from
but
your
basically,
house?
You wanna, like, literally, I have this one, like, knob of a teacher called Mr. Alikiwi. Sounds like fucking an Al-Qaeda name. Like, Alikiwi, and his first name's Salim. Don't know what the fuck, that just sounds weird. And then, like, we have this one called, like, Miss Davis, what the fuck her name is. Basically, like, alright, the male one, basically, if you don't have your books on your desk by 8:40, he's gonna give you a fucking detention.
Yeah, I just refer to all my teachers as Yo Miss. TSM Gracie, LOL. Who are you? I mean, who is this? Like, I don't even know who the fuck this is.
Probably been stalking you your entire time and you haven't realized it.
Somebody from my high school, that's a fact, because they seem to know me. Is this Spencer Tate? This sounds like Spencer Tate. Is it? I wonder if I remember that kid. That kid's a legend. I wonder if he's related to Andrew Tate.
Man, I have this fucking Bugatti in 4-5.
What color is your Bugatti? Spencer Tate, really? It's. Oh, I actually guessed.
Hey Dre, you wanna know why my Bugatti's red?
Why?
I've been over a few speed bumps. Nah, I've been over those just stop oil losers. Like, you know, man, like, fucking, they're blocking the motorways, and they get away with that shit.
Yeah.
I just, honestly, fuck off. What are you trying to do? The only thing you're doing is pissing off people and making them want to use even more oil. I mean, this is a free country, so you want to
Yeah.
pounds of freedom?
Yep.
Freedom! Someone say oil? So, like, you ever see that image of the F-18 just hiding behind the bush?
Yep, I saw that. I've seen that one.
Now, those slideshows are the best, I swear down. I'm not laughing. Also, I have to say, American snacks are definitely better than the UK ones. Like, you have tacky, like, that's mental.
Yeah.
Like, we have it in the UK, but it's so shit. Also, like, New York is amazing.
Yeah. So, when'd you get? How long ago did you get back from New York?
I came back on the 22nd and I left on the 16th.
Oh, nice. Yeah, New York. It's a nice place.
Well, yeah, downtown Manhattan is it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I also went to like on the fucking New York subway and.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah.
look at, like these annoying like fucking singers. Like honestly, man, the tube is way better. Like the London subway is way better.
Yeah, no, the New York subway is not that good. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I think we had an engine blowout or something.
Yeah, you can fly up one engine
Yep.
still.
Yep, we got an engine blowout. Oh, shit. We got an
Just
engine
landed
blowout.
on
We're
the
losing
field.
power. Okay, yep. One engine is smoking.
Land on a field.
There is actually an airport ahead of me. I hope...
3B8.
No, it's Shady Acres or something like that it's called. Okay, my engine number 1 is smoking. Engine number 2, no power from it.
And you're fucked.
Yep, we are fucked. Alright, we're gonna try and put her down in this field here. Shady Acres, it's... I don't even know what the hell that is. Oh, it's a fucking runway? Okay, maybe we can make it. Nope, nope, nope. We're fucked. We're fucked.
Football field, you can make it.
Yep, nope.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
everyone. We are dead. Yeah, no. I don't know what the hell happened with the thing. I mean, I'll show you, like,
Okay,
we...
restart at the airport. Restart at 3B8.
Yeah, no, Shady Acres. It's literally... Oh, if we can move towards it.
Oh, I see the runway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a fucking runway.
Yeah, it's a teeny tiny runway, and I think I could have made it, but I mean, I just didn't make it. I ran out of air, and I ran out of speed, and I just stalled and crashed here. I don't know why the hell my engine died. I got 26% of fuel, which is plenty.
Yeah, mate, you'll find. Don't worry about it.
Yep, and we're losing air. We're losing power again. I mean, I tried spawning midair, and the engines just once again fucking died. So
I'm gonna give you a mid-air collision.
not if I hit the ground first.
And bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems to be an issue with the actual engines. Let's try and let's try and
The American school vibe seems so cool.
Alright, let's try and slew and see if we can turn them on. Let's try and turn them off and see if we can turn them on.
Roger, X-ray, Golf Sierra.
Like, the American school vibe seems pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they're not they're not starting. Alright, so we are gonna have to... Alright, I'm gonna return to desktop and just spawn in the Shady Acres airport that I almost made it to, and then we'll just continue on to Portland.
Bro, I want to move to America only because of the fact that British kid in American school is just like...
Oh, you've seen that TikTok?
What?
British schools versus American schools.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, America, we have our own set of problems here. We got a fucking president who is fucking, you know, I mean, I don't need to explain that.
What about President... No, but he hang out with BTS, bro. Obama hanging out with the baby. And BTS or the baby, which one? Didn't even need to ask me twice. Bro, it was like a bunch of Asians or what? Fuck that. Now, I've said some racist shit and my friend is... Nah, man. If you met one of my friends, he is the most racist person you ever meet. Nah,
Yeah.
Wait, who was the psychopath in your high school?
It was this, we had this one kid, he was kind of a psychopath. I mean, in the 4th grade, he brought a BB gun to school, so... he was kind of a...
They start out so young. They start
Yeah, I don't want to say his name because, he happens to live in the same town as I do, and I'm not trying to start shit, so... There was a kid who brought a BB gun into school in the 4th grade. Throughout the, high school, he was kind of a bully. He was kind of popular, though, at the same time.
Wait. Let me guess. His name was either Chad or Brad.
No.
Oh.
Okay, now let's try and take off from Shady Acres.
Well, every American high
I don't think Chad's a very common name in America.
I know, you know, there's like this one guy who made a TikTok, like, he was like British high schooler on British year 11 on American school bus.
Yeah.
And
All right, we managed to take off from that teeny tiny airstrip at Shady Acres. So, without further ado, let's carry on to... Let's carry on to Portland. Oh shit! Oh! Okay, we probably, you know, buzzed a tree there too. I'm trying to set the autopilot. All right, we got nav and altitude on. All right. Another thing I've noticed with the new PC is the load times are really quick, which is nice.
I'm probably gonna have to go now because, you know.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for tuning in.
Actually, I could probably stay in VC, I just can't go on much.
We got Icarus and a Tomcat, and he's probably in a livery that I don't have. That's why I just see him as a prop plane.
I'll be right back, I just need it. I'll go watch it on my phone.
All right.
I'll stay on voice chat as well because I'm probably using it.
So yeah, it feels to be great. It feels great doing a flight simulator again. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This flight is, we have a little bit more to go, but we don't have a ton to go to Portland. Let's see how far Portland is actually. Yeah, I don't see it. 84 miles out from Portland, so we're not too far out. Now we could probably crank up the altitude a little bit. Let's do 2,500. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be climbing for some reason. Oh, I could probably just fly it on. Oh, no. Okay, let's do nav. Yeah, I can't figure out how to use the feet per minute. Alright, let's do 400 feet per minute, I guess. Yeah, I don't get why the landing gear... Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, the wings are thin. That's why the landing gear doesn't go all the way up and it folds frontwards instead of sideways like it does on most planes. Now, I don't get... What are these two thingies here? These two round things. And why is there a cord here in between this and the tail? I don't get that either.
Squawk 1205 X-ray Golf Sierra. Roger X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm back.
Alright.
Probably need to be a bit quieter now because my mum might hear me and fucking like come beat me.
Alright.
And give me the spank of my life, not like I've already had one. You know, like that's the baby. Black family. But you ever had that one kid in school whose favourite words are literally just the N words?
Yeah, we had a couple of those kids in my predominantly white high school. Yeah, we did have a few racists like that.
Yeah, plus he's Asian as well, and he doesn't mind like me making jokes about him. You know, it's fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, when it comes to things like racial issues, I'm pretty liberal with that. I'm not really a Democrat, I'm a registered Republican, but I do support a few liberal policies, such as same-sex marriage and Black Lives Matter. I do support that. But I do not support high gas prices or inflation or Sleepy Joe.
Like, give me a second. I need to fucking like change.
Let's get a nice, now, I don't know why the default camera view is all the way up here. I guess that's something that they will fix and update sooner or later. Now, another flight I want to do is I want to do one in an A310. I like the Airbus A310. I filmed a showcase of it last night.
Like, from Kai Tak to, like, China or something.
126.6 for X-ray Golf Sierra.
Maybe I could do a long call in a
Seattle Center
DC-3,
Alpha
you
Sierra
know?
X-ray Golf Sierra 2,100
Yeah,
feet.
you probably
Like-
make about 7 stops.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe I could fly like New York to Gander, then Gander to the UK maybe. Because I know Gander for the longest time, when it was first opened in the 1930s, the whole point of Gander Airport, it was even the biggest airport in the world at one point. The whole point of it was to for like a refuel point for all the transatlantic flights. Now, obviously,
okay.
we need to. I remember even the Queen was there herself once a while back, when the Queen was still alive.
Yeah, she's in a box now. She's
Okay,
about
yep.
6
All right,
feet.
we gotta pull up. We gotta pull up. I was hoping to just use the AP, but that didn't work.
Hey, dude, just fucking hand fly it.
I guess. I try to use autopilot when I can, though, because
It's a nerd Elizabeth line.
what?
I just something called the Elizabeth line. It's like a new line that goes all the way through London. It's so useful.
Yeah.
124.2
Yeah, we call it
X-ray
Dead
Golf
Woman
Sierra.
line now.
Seattle
What did
Center
Queen
Alpha
Elizabeth
Sierra
die
X-ray
of, though?
Golf
I mean, no one really knows.
Being a lizard. Lizards don't live that long.
I mean, Queen Elizabeth, though, she was a true G. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she literally kept Snoop Dogg in the UK where I've wanted to kick him out. Plus, man. Also, like, not a lot of people cared about her death. Like this one Aussie streamer. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because he's a good person. I'm not gonna be like that.
Who?
Like, those, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people cared about Elizabeth because a lot of people loved her. But honestly, I cared more about. Like, unpopular opinion. I probably would have cared about more about like Princess Diana's death than Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Like, Diana was a bit. That?
Yeah, no, I mean, she wasn't really liked by the royal family, but she was liked by the public. Princess
Yeah.
Diana. Even though, like, with her divorce with Charles and everything, I mean, despite that, she was pretty popular.
Charles is fucking.
What's wrong with What's wrong with King Charles?
Mate, this is weird gender. Like, fucking. Like, he speaks like Boris Johnson. It's like we have him again.
He did evade working for 75 years, if you think about it.
Yeah. Also, you know that like fucking like there's TikToks that are like, oh yeah, we're being ruled by fucking the Rothschild family or whatever.
Yeah, I've been seeing those. Yeah, the Rothschilds, yeah.
Like, I fucking get it. Like, you know, like, I know all about that.
I know that, they based Mr. Burns from The Simpsons off of Jacob's Rothschild. But yeah, there is that famous picture of Jacob Rothschild's poking King Charles. So, I mean, obviously, yeah, when you can poke royalty like that.
I'm speaking to James Charles or King Charles, which one?
Yeah, obviously, when you can poke royalty like that, you are kind of, it is a little...
I
Kinda-
don't know why everyone hates Andrew Tate, because Andrew Tate's the one trying to prevent that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not a big
People
fan
don't
of... I
realize.
mean, yeah, I do agree with some of Andrew Tate's stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of Tate. I mean...
Yeah.
He's really just a con man. if you think about it, because I mean, all those videos, it's all just a pyramid scheme to promote his online course, Hustlers University. And what I don't get is how did Tate even get rich to begin with before Hustlers University? Is how, you know. I mean, I know he was a kickboxer, but supposedly he didn't make that much from kickboxing. Because him and his brother, they were eating like rice and beans and stuff like that. I mean, they were poor.
Yeah, from fucking Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, fly past that dam. Because like there's a point of interest there.
Oh yeah, we got we're gonna be passing over the Rife Lake Dam. I believe we flew over here before.
Just recreating every single flight. Now, when you've got to recreate some of the best flights like you've ever done because you now have better graphics, so you need to recreate something.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe we did this on the 737 flyout that we did back in July.
That was a good one, to be fair.
Yeah.
But like we had to rush that because like you know you had work and shit. But like.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was. What do you think are some of the best flights that I've done?
Like you know like. Just like you know that. What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm like stuttering. Do I have Tourette's now or some shit? Like once they got like a lot of views and like once that you enjoyed like quite a lot, but like the graphics were shit. or something.
Which one? Which one?
Like wait, let me look at your channel because like there's quite a few that you could have done with better graphics.
I know back when back in the day when Brett would do a live stream every like Saturday morning for me, it was like Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at 8 in the morning usually. Brett would do like Saturday and Sunday he would do like a live stream somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean for Brett it's like midnight, so it's obviously late for him. But I remember those were some fun streams, you know, because back then Brett did VC, and yeah, they were fun. And before that, he would also do them in the evening, like around 5 p.m. for me, or right around this time, he would do flyouts. And I know Brett did do some fun flights, and I did tune in on a lot of those. And I do miss back when he did VC, but after his channel got that big, and after that Russia flyout that we did with me, you, Captain ACQ, and Max, after that he kind of stopped doing VC because we had that stream was just a bunch of banter, and after that he stopped doing VC basically, or shortly after that he stopped doing VC because of that. Yeah, that was a fun stream.
Yeah, I remember I was just like literally just absolute madness.
Yeah, I remember when when Max started showing off the Connie, and me and you started just freaking out, and so did Captain ACQ. That kind of ruined it.
Nah, because like, I just wanted to like fucking like speed to watch. It's like, it's the fucking Connie, oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Nah, but also wait, I just remembered like, you know the Reykjavik to Manchester series, we never finished that.
The what series?
The Iceland to England series, like in the 7%.
Oh, you're thinking, yeah, the Iceland to Dubai series. I think that's the one you're thinking of. Yeah, we never finished that one. I did do a Greenland to England series once, about 2 years back. I remember that one. Yeah, that one did well. It was about 4 parts. Or the vaccine runs. Remember those? The COVID vaccine runs. Those were fun.
Those were so good. But like, COVID's over nowadays, you know. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean,
talking about it.
doing a vaccine run. Yeah, no, nobody would watch that anymore. But back then, it kind of did well.
Yeah. Honestly, wait, hold on, let's see the most popular live streams.
The most popular live stream I did, I think, was
The Lockheed Showcase.
The L1011. That was the good L1011. It was an FSX convert, but it was better than the shitty one that there is now. That was a good. That was a good. That was a good L1011.
Wait, you know that like Dylan Hopkins airport?
Yeah, I remember that.
No,
Yeah.
Nah, bro, we need to go back to that airport. That airport holds so many memories.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of memories there. I think I'm still going to use that for filming showcases, and yeah, we definitely are going to go back to that one because I do have a lot of good memories there. That and Albany International, because that's usually the two airports I would do showcases at. I would usually do Dillon Hopkins because there was almost never. I would always do that airport for showcases because there was never any traffic there, and I always got good FPS there, so I always just use that one. And
Alright.
yeah, I have a lot of good memories there, you know, with you and everyone.
Oh, sure, wait, you know that flight is like the North Pole to Antarctica?
Yeah, that was a 24-hour live stream. I did that in a 777, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one it's not available because obviously YouTube it chops you cannot stream for more than 11 hours and 55 minutes because after that it chops everything after that. It doesn't save anything after that. So I don't even think that stream is available anymore because that was a 24-hour live stream.
Still pretty good though.
Yeah, that was a good one. I remember I did a
What about the, wait, what about the drug runs?
the which one?
The drug runs.
Oh yeah, the drug run. Yeah, the drug one. I did that with Brett Plays from. We did that from Pablo Escobar's personal estate to Miami, Florida, in 727s. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, we almost buzzed that tree there. Yeah, that was a really fun flight.
So I remember like, I was begging you to do Project Make K330 showcase.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that plane.
Which
And
one?
that's fucking gone.
The A330. Yeah.
Bro, you actually tried to do a VATSIM flight?
Yeah, I've done VATSIM a couple of times.
Oh, you pissed. I'm pretty sure you pissed off the controllers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
You
did.
naughty boy. You naughty boy.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of VATSIM just because of all the rules and you know how you got to be professional. I like to hop on flight
I
sim.
feel like you should do like more short. I feel like you should do more short haul like this instead of like long haul, because long hauls don't get that much views.
Yeah, long calls are fun and they're easy, but yeah, they don't get many views. And now there's no point at even doing them at all because nobody watches them, and I don't even need the watch hours because I'm already monetized. But yeah, they were. Yeah, long calls.
Remember that Beijing to Shanghai flight?
Beijing to Shanghai. I think I remember that one. I think that was actually one of the first ones I did with you. That was in an A321, right?
Yeah, man. That was no, it was the second one. Like you did the Schiphol to whatever first.
Yeah,
That one second.
yeah, that was one of the first flights I did with you. I'm gonna look that one up.
That was vibes. Though when I had to go, it was pretty sad. You know?
Yeah, how did you even yeah, I think you actually discovered my channel on what I think I first saw you on one of my showcases. You found my channel somehow and then you watched the showcase and then you actually joined a flight that I did.
Yeah. I watched a few of your streams before. Like I watched your F-18 showcase or something.
I think the A321 showcase, I remember it was a stream, and I remember I think that's where you tuned in, was because every Monday morning I would always do a showcase stream, I remember. Yeah, and then I think,
Sure.
just look up Shanghai.
Sunnyvale Trailer Park.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that was from the show, Trailer Park Boys, yeah, when I flew to Sunnyvale Trailer Park, yeah, I remember that.
X-ray Golf Sierra
There might be a mod for
2,900
that flight
feet.
to you should get it in the flight area.
Yeah, I should. Alright. Basically flying over the mountains.
No, I'm so annoyed that like the Tupolev 2154 didn't work. It doesn't work now because
Oh yeah, that was a fun plane, the TU-154 or the IL-86. I really like the IL-86. That was probably the IL-86, the IL-62. Those are probably like my two favorite planes in all of Flight Sim, but they were FSX converts. Actually, the IL-62 was an FS 2004 convert, but after Sim Update 5 in August of 2021, they stopped working. Unfortunately.
So, you remember that like fucking that like what was it? I remember that Mac Loop flight.
Which one?
The Mac Loop.
Yeah, that was a Brett. Yeah, I remember the Mac Loop. Yeah, that was an
I
I
Heathrow to JFK one. Like my dad got mad because I had to wake him up at 6 a.m. to fix the fucking wall.
yeah.
And then when he realised I was flying with you, he was like, oh my god, strange danger. You know?
Yeah, I remember when we did the Beijing to Shanghai flight in the A321. Yeah, yeah, your gamer tag then was Ederitis or something like that, I think. Ederitis, or I don't even know how to pronounce that. Brett Plays. Well, hello there, stranger. Welcome, Brett. Yep. For the first time, I am streaming in 4 months. Yeah, so I got a new PC and trying to, you know, get back in the streaming. I basically got a ton of new PC parts and trying to get back into the streaming game. You know, I'm on vacay for another 2 weeks at least from college, so I'm gonna try and at least get a regular a regular YouTube schedule, at least have, you know, a weekly upload. Because yeah, last fall was just chaotic. I mean, the whole last 6 months for me have been just chaotic in terms of work-wise and school-wise. It's been nearly impossible to maintain a regular stream schedule. Oh, you got a new PC too? Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, it's obviously I should have done a better job, you know, maintaining a regular posting schedule, but I didn't, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and at least stream once a week.
Oh man, I remember you trying to fucking fly the CRJ. You have to like program that shit for it.
Oh, the CRJ, yeah, I remember when that first came out. Yeah, that was so annoying. I remember like what the first load time, it would load for 20 minutes when you first got the CRJ. Like it was.
You need to do some Euro Truck Simulator with your new PC.
Yeah, I've actually been playing some Euro Truck, and yeah, well, you should do a Euro Truck live stream because I haven't streamed Euro Truck in nearly 2 years, and last time I did an American Truck stream was with Brett in August of 21 when he would do his Trucking Tuesday live streams, and those things were like at midnight for me, and I remember I would get home from work and I would tune in, I would stream with them. Those were some fun ones. They actually did VC for those with the through Euro Truck.
Wait, Drake, do you still have the Minecraft live?
Yeah, I still got Minecraft. Brett Plays, there you go. Once a week is a good start. Is that Ethan? No, that's actually Rev. I don't know if you remember Rev Sim Pilot. He was also he also flew with us back in the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't remember who Brett Plays is, Brett Plays, I used to fly with Brett Plays back in the day, almost 2 years ago now. Me and Brett did fly together back during lockdown a lot. You know, I would tune in on his streams, he would tune in on mine, and we would join each other's flights. Brett Plays is a lot more active than me, obviously. A lot more active than me. He streams almost every day, and he's always got something going on. Whether it's Flight Simulator vlogs or American Truck Simulator, he's got a little bit of something on his channel. He's also overpassed me subscriber-wise. I'm 70 subscribers shy of 3,000, and Brett is, I think he's almost at 4,000 now. He's at 3.79 thousand. So he overtook me a long time ago. But obviously, I mean, when you're active as much as he is, obviously you're gonna have you're gonna have a lot more subs than me or revenue, because obviously Brett's a lot more active than me. But I think not active this week, just a couple of videos. Okay. But yeah, for the most part, Brett is much more active than me, because I think Brett does YouTube full time, or at least I know he did for a while. I think he still does it full time.
Oh shoot, you remember that like Equalate Edinburgh series?
Yep, that was the Greenland to England. Yep, I did that in the TBM 930. Yeah, that was I remember that one. Yeah, that was like my first series I did. Then after that, I did the vaccine run. Yeah, full time, 5 streams a week.
Plus,
Yeah.
You got any more vlogs coming soon?
What?
You got any more vlogs coming soon?
What? Sorry, I can't. I can't.
Like vlogs.
Oh yeah, those. Yep. Remember those? Yeah, no, I mean YouTube. It can be a full-time job. I mean, you can make a career out of YouTube, obviously, but it requires a lot of time and patience. But I mean, you can make a good career out of it, like Brett Plays has.
Yeah, but nowadays, like, people...
YouTube for me has never really been about. YouTube for me was never really about the money. It was more of a kind of more of a hobby for me. I don't even have the monetization set up 100%. I can't even collect my money. But the thing is, I don't make that much money to where the point where it's not worth the hassle. Because if I set up my tax form, then I can get the money. But yeah, I'm not as yeah, I'm not obviously that active, and YouTube was never about money for me. It was always just about logging on to Flight Simulator and having a banter with the blokes.
Approach Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
And before 2020, I wasn't super active on YouTube. I'd post like one video a week, and not even every week, and I did that schedule for years. And then when COVID hit, and Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, I remember I started streaming, you know, once, twice a week. I remember when Mafia, the Definitive Edition, came out too. I remember I streamed that, so I would have like 2 streams a week, and from there it kind of just.
I remember watching that in online class. Like, I remember watching that the whole time, kept it on the whole time.
Yeah.
Just playing in the background.
Yeah, I remember it. It's just kind of from there, my whole streaming kind of schedule kind of just grew basically. And at one point, I was doing like 2 free streams every day. Well, every Monday, I remember I would do like sometimes up to like 5 live streams, and then I would always do the long calls. And then I would also post a regular video every Friday at 3 p.m. And then I also would do YouTube Shorts. And YouTube Shorts are kind of, I think they're kind of pointless now, to be honest. A few people do them, but I don't see much point to doing YouTube Shorts because you don't really make any money off of them. YouTube Shorts is really good for if, say, you want to reel in some viewers.
No, but like, think about it. Like, there's so many easy ways to make money nowadays. Like, a lot of people like try to like drop shit and some shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's better ways of making money than YouTube. Like, a good side hustle I do is DoorDash. That's an easy one.
No, but you need to be fucking 18 in the UK to do that shit. Like, man. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
you-
that, bro.
Yeah, you have to be 18. Yeah, you have to be 18 to do DoorDash. It's kind of annoying, and the thing is, they check your license and all that. It's
Like, bro,
annoying.
if you have a bike in a box, just wipe everything out, man.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, yeah, I don't even know why.
Fucking ride a bike on a road, then you get.
Yeah, I don't even know why it requires a car, but it does. Actually, maybe you can do it with a bike. I don't know, but you have to be 18 either way and have a driver's license, even though you don't need a license to operate a bicycle.
Yeah.
All right, shorts are like business cards. Show people what you do, and you might get subscribers, but earn no money. Yeah, that's basically exactly what they are. It's
Or TikTok is way better. TikTok is way better. You get way more attention.
Yeah.
I got like fucking 1,000 views on the video. Like,
yeah, my most popular video on TikTok's about 50,000 views, somewhere there. Nothing crazy, but yeah, shorts they're kind of good for just, you know, getting people, but you're not going to make money off of shorts. It's the thing. I remember when shorts first came out, you could make some money off of them on desktops. On PC, like say if you had people view them on PC and you could have an ad in there, then you could make money off of them. But now, how YouTube does it all, it's through there's a whole shorts feature now on desktop too, so you can't make any money off of shorts anymore. Before you could. Some of my shorts get 6 subs, some only 1.
well, it's gonna be tomorrow for me in about 1 minute. Oh, there you go. It's the 28th of December for me now.
Yep, it's midnight now. But they're going to open up revenue for shorts soon. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I remember shorts were kind of like easy to do. I remember like how I would film. Like I remember, you know, one day I would just sit down and film maybe like 2 hours worth of shorts. And then I would just upload them for just months straight. I remember I did that for, I would just upload like months worth of shorts. I would film them in one weekend and then just upload them for months. I remember doing that. And then, yeah, I remember some would go viral. You know, some of them I could get thousands of views, and then some I would get maybe like 4 or 5 views on them.
Now, you wanna know something? I got a video of like an A220 taking off our P4, and that got like 700 views.
Yeah, I remember that one. All right, so let's try and land at
everything
Portland.
Everything before 2020 was just perfect. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but it just got ruined.
Well, 2020 is it was a big year basically. COVID started, everyone was locked away in their homes. And that's kind of where, you know, the rise of YouTube. YouTube really took off. It, like streaming, you know,
Well,
for
and TikTok as well.
yeah, YouTube and TikTok really took off in 2020 when everyone was locked
No,
away,
because
obviously,
in
and people are going to be on the
you know-
internet.
You know the most controversial thing? YouTube actually had a good rewind.
Brett Plays, it's now easy to make your own shorts on your mobile phone from your own videos or streams. It's all automatic upload. Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll definitely look into that. There's that. I know they have that content creators where they post a weekly video on YouTube. I'll definitely look into that, because if I could simply just take a quick short out of my phone, out of my live stream, and just upload it from my phone, and not even have to make a whole new video about it, yeah, that would be pretty sweet. That would be dope. Because I remember I would also sometimes just have a live stream, but I'd also record the live stream, and I would sometimes just chop out the bits and turn them into shorts. And I remember that could be time consuming, but yeah, then yeah, I mean, shorts are kind of getting easier. Yeah, that's actually nice. Maybe I should, you know, get back into doing shorts, because
No, bro, you need to do more TikTok, man. Do more TikTok, innit?
oh yeah, I've been posting on TikTok in a while. I know I did post some Flight Simulator stuff on TikTok, and I never got much attention from TikTok. I never got much like traffic from TikTok spill over to my YouTube for some reason. I never.
1,000 views in a day.
Yeah.
Like, you blow up. Like, you need to constantly upload on it, and that's where like the big bucks is. If you just like upload once in a while, you get nothing. You have to be dedicated to it, and it's kind
Yeah,
of
it's kind of the thing about TikTok
you need to
is.
get in the algorithm every single day.
Yeah, but TikTok has its own bunch of rules. Like, you can get shadow banned. It's easy to get banned.
My friend got banned for sending for DMing.
Especially especially mistakes or bad landings. Yeah, that's I would always yeah, I would always yeah, I remember I'd always chop out the mistakes when I would edit the stream after. When I would have a recording of the stream and I would just edit shorts out of it, yeah, I would always, you know, always the banter or the muck-ups or the bad landings or the anything dramatic, I would always use that as a short. I remember one short I did, I had the, I remember the Pepsi Concorde flyout that Brett did. Yeah, that was a fun one. I remember Destroyer had a KC-135, and I remember I did a mid-air refuel from him on my Concorde at 50,000 feet. Or no, 40,000 feet. I remember I had to get down low so I could refuel from him, because I was running out of fuel and I didn't want to stop and land, so we did a mid-air refuel. Yeah, that was I have a short of that too. That was actually pretty cool. All right, we're on.
You can just land right there, you know, I've been asking the touchdown zone, just land in those spikes.
All right, let's try and land. Oh, that was hard. Yep, that was hard. I bounced.
Crikey.
Okay, it doesn't seem I can adjust the prop pitch here.
And you got no precious cargo on board.
Yep, alright. Yeah, tail draggers are hard to land for me. You see how we're skidding all over the place? I can't. Tail draggers were always hard for me.
I think a whole fucking Tokyo drift in that.
Yeah, I was never very good at tail draggers.
No, man, apparently the T-tail blends are pretty hard to fly. Well, I don't really think they are.
Yeah, the only tail dragger I was kind of good at flying was the P-51 Mustang that I flew on the Route 66 flyout. Or that whole series.
Like, what happened to the old MSFS? That was a good version.
Zobo, you know, they want to make money. They like to destroy fun for people, and
every single thing before Sim Update 5 was perfect.
yeah.
Nothing was bad about it.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
I mean,
you would rarely get CTVs.
yeah.
Like, you could run like high graphics on a crap GTU, maybe even ultra, and then they fucking ruined it.
Yeah, I remember, you know,
Of course
like,
they did.
the only thing I could really complain about before Sim Update 5 is, I mean, I would get shitty FPS, but even then, I could work around it. You know, I could always just, you know, set things that I could just lock it in at 20 FPS and it would do fine. But yeah, Sim Update 5, they broke all the FSX aircraft, and yeah, they kind of just, and then yeah, the crashing. They did improve the FPS a little bit, but that was it, really, and if you ask me, it wasn't really worth it. It was kind of perfect. I mean, there is a way to convert FSX aircraft for Flight Sim 20, but it is just so hard. I mean, I do want to give it a try, but it is just really hard to do.
No, but like, no, like remember that like program that was so easy to use? You could just like convert whatever you wanted.
Yeah, it was so easy, and now there's that whole model converter thing. You have to convert the actual model itself. Yeah, Zobo, Zobo was.
You know that like fucking like Raku site, that was sketchy as fuck.
Raku is a legitimate site. It's a French one, but it's legitimate. And I remember, I mean, I think the whole reason why Flight Sim even ruined, or I mean, Azobo, why they ruined FSX aircraft, or should I say they tried to ruin it for everyone, was because of, I mean, they obviously want to make their own aircraft and sell it on the marketplace and charge people an arm and a leg for it. Because that's why, I mean, they were never super fond of FSX aircraft to begin with. Thanks, Dre. Good to see you back, mate. Brett plays bat, just a couple of steps. Yeah, I definitely do want to watch your video on that. Yeah, FSX, I mean, it's definitely harder than how it was before. Before it was, yeah, you would just download it in that app and convert what you need. And you were good to go. And now it's, you know, it's a lot harder and, you know, it's gotten trickier now. Where's Rev? I don't see Rev.
No, I'm gonna have to fucking disconnect.
Oh, okay. All right, we got Icarus here. He's in something that I don't have. Okay, I don't know who that is. Somebody I don't have. Yeah, it is nice being able to, you know, run a flight simulator on 4K Ultra and get 30 FPS. That's nice. I mean, looks...
Honestly, no, Brett said that TikTok is a Chinese government spying out. So I'm pretty sure by now iPhone would have, like, done some shit to stop it.
I don't even see... I mean, what's China even going to do, though, if they spy on us? I don't really see what they're going to do.
What, they're trying to bring the internet censorship all over the fucking world?
No, what are they going to do? They're going to come to the U.S. and take us? Or, I mean, are they going to steal something? What are they going to steal? Like...
fucking 10 terabytes of porn?
Yeah, are they trying to get the Big Mac sauce recipe or the secret Coca-Cola recipe? What the fuck they going to steal? I mean, I don't have anything worth stealing. Most of America doesn't have anything worth stealing. Especially if this, you know, recession now or well, we are entering a recession, I should say. I wouldn't say we're in it quite yet, but I mean, recession, I mean, the signs are pointing toward a recession because, you know, I mean, the stock market is crashing. Inflation is at an all-time high.
Big German.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, gas prices are going down, thank God. But yeah, just 6 months ago, gas was $5 a gallon in many places of the States. The most I ever paid, I remember, was $4.95 per gallon, and that was at the cheapest gas station in my local area, and it was $4.95. Inflation, supposedly it's at an all-time high. Supposedly it's the highest it's been since the Carter administration 40 years ago. Well, 40 years ago, Reagan was president, but a little over 40 years ago was Jimmy Carter, and supposedly then things were insane. Inflation was really high before the Reagan administration. You have no idea, the 1980s was huge. Yeah, I wasn't around in the 1980s. I mean, tell me about it. I mean, people are saying it's just as bad as it was in the 80s, but someone just tripped their tires or something, because, I mean, we're at least not having gas shortage or petrol shortages like there was in the 80s. I remember one of my college professors told me how there was shortages because they basically set a price cap, and well, at that point, then there's shortages of it, and interest rates are still low. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember reading somewhere how high they were in the 80s, like on loans and stuff. How banks were charging like 10% interest on like mortgages and the whatnot. Yeah, the DC-3 is definitely not a bad plane. It's nicer than the FSX convert that I had a couple years back.
No, apparently Brett had a really good version of it. Like Brett's.
Oh yeah, he had a good version of it. He sure did. Yeah, it definitely does look nice. Obviously, just like the FSX DC-3 I had, this one also likes to, the engines like to stall randomly like they did earlier.
Or run out of fuel. Like it's a bit of a...
It didn't run out of fuel. I still had 26% left, and then the engine stalled and I crashed. I remember.
Just fucked up the RPM.
Yeah, something happened. I remember the FSX one I had, the engines would stall, and then my game would crash, and I had to stop flying it because of that. Or it was one specific version of the DC-3 that I had. Yeah, he has a nice C-47. When they get close to 20%, then you will know the pain. Have they ever been in the high teens before? Like maybe in Australia, but have they ever been that high in Australia? And when in the 80s exactly? Was it like in the early 80s or the late 80s? Like when? Because I know in the early 1980s there was a big recession, and then supposedly there wasn't one until when George Bush was president in the early 90s, because I know then there was another recession. Now what I don't get is, if anyone knows what these are, if I could, oh, why is it locked? Okay. Want to zoom in close on them. What are these little things under the engines? Are these like mufflers or what? And then what are these two things here? I don't get that.
No, I think those like landing lights. I think those are lights.
Oh, okay. And then why is there a string connecting the roof and the rudder? That's another, the roof and the tail. That's another thing I don't.
So the rudder doesn't fucking fall off or something.
Yeah.
Or aerodynamic.
By the end of the 80s, home loans were like 18% plus. Antenna. Oh, okay. So the whole 1980s had high interest rates. I thought it was only the early 80s when Jimmy Carter was still president. And I thought after Reagan became president, things got better. I still wish I was alive in the 80s, though, because the 80s were one, from what I've seen and heard, it was one hell of a time to be alive. And I wish I was around then, but I was not. It took time. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this definitely was not a bad flight. Probably going to wrap this one up here. Thank you for tuning in, everybody.
The stream's been fun the whole time.
Yeah, no, it's been a fun one. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. But anyways, I guess that wraps up for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And please subscribe if you guys want more streams like these. And have a good day.